Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ariel and I make videos about books. I usually don't start my videos with acne stickers and freshly washed hair. That sounds bad. That sounds like I'm like this disgusting gremlin, when actually I was meaning to say that I'm a disgusting gremlin right now, even though saying that made me realize I'm actually very clean. I just don't have makeup on. This is about to be the most chaotic vlog you have ever seen. I filmed it a few weeks ago, but I left my camera. I left it at my boyfriend's house, and so a lot of it is on iPhone, which you can't really tell the difference in quality, but the clips are all like they were mixed around, and I lost some. I lost the intro, as you can tell, because here we are. Kind of a chaotic vlog, but I hope you enjoy. I found some 5-star reads through this vlog, so yeah, I spent too much time on this video to let it go to waste. So I was like, we're gonna scrounge it up and make something out of it. So I hope you enjoy. Also, I had a million ideas for this video and it switched around so much. Initially, this was supposed to be a like reading a book in a day. And then I realized that's crazy and unsustainable for a person with a full-time job who just does this for fun on the side. And so I said, no, scrap that. And then I was like, okay, let's do like reading 200 pages a day. But then I was falling off of that 200 page limit and I was just like, no. So then I was just like, okay, let's do like thrillers I read in a week. And that's what I landed on for this title, but you will see at the end that it's a complete lie. Because the third book I didn't finish for like 2 weeks. So cool. Anyway, thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope you enjoy the chaotic mess that it is. I'm losing my mind. So I left my camera at my boyfriend's house. Oops. And I was like, okay, fine. We're just gonna film on my iPhone. Should be okay. I start to film and then it just deletes. My phone's been so glitchy lately, so that's really great. But we're just gonna refilm it. So I'm reading House on the Lake. It's so good. Riley Sager has like such an easy way of writing. His writing is very easy to read. So I have been blowing through it. It is unfortunately 7:30 at night. So we got some coffee because I'm gonna be up for a bit. But I've been reading about like a page a minute, which is very fast for me. So that is good. I'm very intrigued. Like I want to know what's happening. I don't really have any theories other than on like page 2 I thought of this, so it's not like a spoiler, but I think she is a zombie, the girl across the lake. I think she's dead, and it's kind of like a Death Becomes Her. I think that's the movie with Meryl Streep. I think it's one of those situations, perhaps. So we're gonna see. I think I heard from someone that this is like slightly supernatural, so that's why I kind of think that. Hello. So I'm a bit more than halfway through the book, and it's so good. It very much gives the same vibe as all those other like alcoholic woman spying on someone kind of books and movies, like The Girl on the Train, or I've never seen this, but The Woman in the Window. I'm guessing that's what it's about, and all those. And I love those stories. I eat them up. And yeah, I'm eating this up. It's so good. It's so easy to read. And honestly, I don't know where it's going, which is insane because a lot of his books are very predictable to me. Like a lot of them I guessed within the first like chapter. I was like, this is the big twist. And then it was. But this one, I don't know where it's going, which is insane. And it's such a fun experience binging it all. Like reading it all in one go. It's like binging a show. Like it gives you like that rush, you know? So that is very fun. Yeah, enjoying it. This book is so good. I haven't felt this way about a thriller in so long. It is like slapping me every which way. The twists and turns. I love it so much. If you haven't read it, go read it right now. You literally need to. I'm freaking out. Anyway, I've read a bunch. I'm on page, let me see, because this one doesn't have a page number. 260, 259 to be exact. The twists don't stop. And in classic Riley Sager fashion, I still have questions. I still have things that I need answered. So he really just does that. He keeps him moving until the very end. I'm at a really good stopping point, so I think I'm gonna stop. The theme of this video keeps changing, but I finally landed on one, and it is reading thrillers for a week. Not like a thriller a day for a week, because that's just insane. Like, I need to go to bed. Like, ma'am, you have a full-time job. Go to bed. Go to bed. I need to parent myself and say go to bed. So it's going to be reading thrillers for a week, but not like a every day. And I'm going to aim to read about 250 pages a day so that I can like bust through some thrillers. And yeah, so right now I'm at 250, 259. So yeah, pretty good number. And there's only 349 pages in this, so that means I'll have to start a new one tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. I literally have less than 20 pages left, and there's one more thing that I don't know the answer to, and I'm really hoping he addresses it, because if not, I'm gonna lose my mind. I think he will, but there's like no pages left. We'll see. Hello, I just finished taking a bath, hence the wet hair, and I finished The House Across the Lake. Amazing, just beautiful. I think I already talked enough about it, so we'll just let that sit. 5-star, easy, like the quickest 5-star I've given a thriller, I think. Now we moved on to the next thriller, which is Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. And this is a new one that came out. It's about this family that goes to this remote location, and the grandma, I'm thinking, is about to die, and someone is gonna murder her for her inheritance. That's like, I think, the plot. I don't know. I'm 20 pages in, and I didn't really know anything about this book when I got it. I just knew the author, so I said bye. I know with rock, paper, scissors, I didn't like it at first. It was very slow, but then as we got into it, I loved it. So that is currently, I think, happening with this one as well. She has just a very like lyrical style of writing, which isn't my favorite because my short little attention span is like I don't have time for all these metaphors and little like think pieces. I'm sure once we get into it, it will be exciting. The book is getting good. I was suspicious at first, but it's already getting good and I'm only 60 pages in. Yeah, something happened and then she like adds in poems, like these fun little creepy but whimsical poems, which is a cool like break of text, you know? So I'm enjoying it. Hello, I am back reading Daisy Darker and I'm on about page 100 and a little guess that I don't think is a spoiler, but if you think maybe, then go ahead like 15 seconds. I think the grandma is alive and well. I don't think she's dead. But also that feels too obvious of a twist. So who knows? But yes, I'm enjoying it. At first, like the first 50 pages, I was not into it. She just has she embeds a lot of like cliche wisdom phrases into her writing. Like you'll be reading a normal thing and then it'll say like, and every family has their dark and light sides. We just can't see them. And then it'll go on like talking. And I'm like, I don't know, it throws off my reading experience. So that was happening a lot at the beginning, but it has slowed down now that like everyone's here and the action is happening, which is good. And I'm liking it now. So she's also so good at setting up just the scene of where we're at. Another thing, I have thought this since like the beginning of the book. I think that maybe the daughter, Trixie, the youngest girl, is the killer. But again, that feels so obvious. So I don't know, but they keep being like, she's such a nice, sweet, little childlike girl. And it's like, no, that's perfect to then she's a killer. Hello. I need to go to bed. It's like 12:30, but this book has me in a chokehold. I can't stop reading it. I'm at page 200, so I have 135 pages left, and I feel like I simultaneously know what is happening and don't. I speechless. Oh. Genuinely, I have never felt this way about a book where I finish it and I'm like, I want to read it again. Oh. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna say a few like spoilers, so skip ahead. I did not see that coming in a million years. I mean, I did because I said I think she's dead, but I thought she was gonna die. I didn't know she was dead the whole time, but then that makes so much sense because literally at the beginning, I was thinking, I don't think I documented it, but I was like, why does the voice of this character, Daisy, sound so young? Like she's supposed to be a grown adult and she sounds so young and immature. And I thought it was just a flaw of Alice Feeney's writing, but no. No. She's so genius. I can't. Also, how, like, the subtle details, like how Trixie wore only pink and Grandma only wore pink and purple, and she, like, had a little connection with Grandma. Ugh. And how Grandma didn't hug Daisy at the beginning, but she hugged, like, the father. I'm like, how did I not notice? How did I not come to that conclusion? I liked rock, paper, scissors, but honestly, the ending, I was like, kind of like came out of nowhere. This one made sense, and just like 5-star read. Easy 5-star. Hello, it's another day of reading, and today I'm reading You're Invited. I just started and I'm only like 30 pages in, but it hooked me right away. Like, it just started out fast paced, which I love. And it's also like very fast and easy to read because it splits up between normal writing and then like interview style writing, you know, like a police interrogation. And so that goes by very fast because it's like all dialogue and, you know, shorter on the page. So I think I'll blow through this book. It's very good so far. I am about a third of the way through. It's good. I like how it's completely set in Sri Lanka, and that's really cool because you're like learning about this little place along with reading this fun story, you know? Like, there's a lot of the language is in their native language that I don't know what that native language is, so I'm not even gonna try to guess. And so that's interesting, and everyone's names are like traditional Sri Lankan names, and it's cool just like reading something that has taken so much inspiration from like that culture that the author like grew up in. So that's cool, and it makes it like, I don't know, more interesting to read. And the actual suspense itself, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I like it so far. It's good. Hello. So I have finished You're Invited. It is simply 2 weeks later. Yeah, this video did not turn out like its title, but we're in too deep, so we're gonna finish it out. I stopped reading this because it lags. It lags in the middle. It started out pretty good. I'd say for the first like 100 pages, I was very invested in it, as you saw from the clips. And then just the middle, it gets repetitive. She's not telling you anything. She's telling you a lot of secrets and then not revealing any answers, which I don't like when thrillers do that, because I kind of want to know a bit. Like, I think to make a good thriller, you have to give the reader a bit of an upper hand so that they can be like, you stupid character, how do you not know? I get it, how do you not? You can't have them be like as lost as the character. That's just my opinion, which is probably why I like Riley Sager books so much. You always, like, I guess the plot twist in Riley Sager books very easily, but there's still little things that I don't know, which keeps me reading. But I still have the upper hand to the characters, which is good. This one, I did not have the upper hand because I didn't know where it was going, and I don't think the author knew either. And the ending felt rushed and wrapped up, and I still had questions, and I was like, this feels forced. The like plot twist feels forced, and it was strange. I don't know. But overall, I did really like the writing, and I liked the setting, and it was a very unique like setting, and it started out as a very unique book, and then it ended very cliche like. So yeah, I think that makes this like an overall 3-star, just like middle of the road. There were good things, but there were also a lot of bad things. Also, this book was entirely too long. If she could just cut out some of the middle and maybe expand on the end a little, but don't add any pages, then it would be so much better. The book in total was 374 pages. There's no need for it to be that long. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you if you stuck around. I'm sorry that it is nothing like the title. This is I did not mean to catfish you, but I probably did, because I did not read these in a week. But I did read these two in like 2 days, 3 days, so that was kind of good. Anyway, thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you next Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, because that is typically when I post now. So cool. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.